Lesson 5, Past Continuous. We were just talking about it before you arrived. He wasn't working when his boss came yesterday. Was your mother going to the market at 7 a.m. yesterday? When I was singing in the bathroom, my mother came in. The light went out when we were watching TV. She was dancing while I was singing. The man was sending his letter in the post office at that time. At 9 a.m. yesterday, he was watching Spider-Man. While I was taking a bath, she was using the computer. When I was cooking, the light went out. When he worked here, he was always making noise. Describe a piece of advice you received. I was feeling quite depressed back then, when I was in my second year of university. I was doing the same boring things every day and there was nothing special, so I talked to my elder sister. I told her my problem, and I was actually expecting her to say something like, "Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay, but..." When she was washing the dishes, his parents came back home. His parents came back home when she was washing the dishes. She was washing the dishes when her parents came back home. She was working part-time at a cafe when Steven Spielberg scouted her for his upcoming movie. Exercise 1. 1. Let me tell you about one of the craziest moments I've experienced in my life. A few weeks ago, I met my brother and his wife at the airport. They were going to Paris for their honeymoon and I was going to Rome. We were having a chat while we were waiting for our flights. It was going so well when suddenly a man shouted out loud and claimed that he was carried a bomb. Luckily, the security guard noticed something strange with the ticking sounds of the so-called bomb and eventually found out that it was. 2. Let me talk about that one time I nearly got into an accident. I was cycling home when a man stepped out into the road in front of me. I was going quite fast, but luckily I managed to stop in time and didn't hit him. The man quickly apologized and explained that he was thinking about something else and wasn't paying. Exercise 2. 1. I was playing football when she called me. 2. Were you studying math at 5 p.m. yesterday? 3. What did she do while her mother was making lunch? 4. Where did you go last Sunday? 5. Peter turned on the TV, but nothing happened. 6. He got up early and had breakfast with his family yesterday morning. 7. She didn't break the flower vase. Tom did. 8. Last week my friend and I went to the beach on the bus. 9. While I was listening to music, I heard the doorbell. Exercise 3. 1. I was walking down the street when it began to rain. 2. At this time last year, I was attending an English course. 3. Jim was standing under the tree when he heard an explosion. 4. The boy fell and hurt himself while he was riding a bicycle. 5. When we met them last year, they were living in Santiago. 6. The tourist lost his camera while he was walking around the city. 7. The lorry was going very fast when it hit our car. 8. While I was studying in my room, my roommates was having a party in the other room. 9. Mary and I were dancing the house when the telephone rang. 10. We were sitting in the cafe when they saw us. Exercise 4. E.G. At 5 o'clock last Monday, I was on a bus on my way home. 1.At 8 o'clock yesterday evening, I was having dinner. 2.At 10:15 yesterday morning, I was working. 3.At 4:30 this morning, I was playing tennis. 4.At 7:45 yesterday evening, I was studying English. 5. I was watching TV at home half an hour ago. Exercise 5. Chia dong tu o ti qua ku don hop qua ku tip dien. 1. What were you doing at this time yesterday? I was asleep. 2. How fast were you driving when the accident happened? 3. I haven't seen my best friend for ages. When I last saw him, he was trying to find a job. 4. I was walking along the street when suddenly I heard footsteps behind me. Somebody was following me. I was scared and I started to run. 5. Last night I dropped a plate when I was doing the washing up. Fortunately it didn't break. 6. I was opening the letter when the wind blew it out of my hand. 7. The burglar was opening the safe when he heard footsteps. He immediately put out his torch and crawled under the bed. 8. As I was crossing the road, I stepped on a banana skin and fell heavily. 9. Just as I was wondering what I should do next, the acceptance letter came in my mailbox. Exercise 6. On my last holiday, I went to Hawaii. When I was going to the beach for the first time, something wonderful happened. I was swimming in the sea while my mother was sleeping in the sun. My brother was building a castle and my father was drinking some water. Suddenly, I saw a boy on the beach. His eyes were blue like the water in the sea, and his hair was beautiful black. He was very tall and thin and his face was brown. My heart was beating fast. I asked him for his name with a shy voice. He told me that his name was John. He stayed with me the whole afternoon. In the evening, we met again. We ate pizza in a restaurant. The following days, we had a lot of fun together. At the end of my holidays, when I left Hawaii, I said goodbye to John. We had tears in our eyes. He wrote to me a letter very soon and I answered him. Exercise 7. 1. At 8 o'clock yesterday evening, I was reading a book. 2. At 5 o'clock last Monday, my family were going out for dinner. 3. At 10:15 yesterday morning, I was walking around the park. 4. At 7:45 yesterday evening, I was listening music. 5. Half an hour ago, I was playing with my daughter. 6. Matt phoned while we were talking together. 7. The doorbell rang while I was reading a book. 8. We saw an accident while we were going to beach. 9. And fell asleep while she was doing exercise. 10. The television was on, but nobody weren't watching.